Hey, how you folks doing today? Today we're trying to get ready for a long range shoot we got coming up. We got a 1,000-yard match coming up we're trying to get ready for. And we're going to try to do some groundhog hunting here today. Tony here is shooting his 375 that he got set up for some long range shooting here, and we'll try to bring you a little bit of that. Tony, why don't you tell them a little bit about your setup?
Yeah, what we're shooting here today is a 350 grain Sierra Match King. Been recently developed. It's not really on the market yet to the general public. You can find them. And these are what you can find. These are the 300 grain. You can get those pretty much through any decent distributor. These are the ones that we're trying out now. And we're gonna chrono these today and check them. And we worked up a couple of different powder loads, and hopefully these will shoot pretty good for us.
The two guns we're shooting is, Tony got this custom gun that he built from a Remington 700 action, and I'm shooting that Savage F-class gun over there. I think some of you see me shoot it at some of your other long distance shoots, but that F-class gun shoots good. The custom gun shoots good.
The first bullet I'm gonna shoot here is the bullet that we've been shooting for a couple of months now. That's the Sierra Match. It's the Game King, the 300 grain Game King. That's gonna be the first one we're shooting. And we'll see what this one is as a baseline, and then we'll move forward with the new one. (2,938 feet a second). That's pretty good for a standard hunting bullet. And then we're going to move forward to see what these target bullets and match grade bullets they have for us. We'll see what they're going to do for us. As this next bullet that we're shooting, there's really no data for it, so that's why we're out here now taking our time, chronographing it, checking for pressure signs on the casing and everything. It's going to be a bit slower because it's a little bit heavier, 350 grains versus 300 grains. But we're gonna shoot it now. I'm working real low on the powder load on it, and work our way up. Yeah, it's really, really windy out here, and the rain's coming in on us. So we're gonna try to go ahead and work through this and go ahead and get this done before we get wet. That first shot was my lowest powder charge. That came in at roughly about 2,580 feet a second, and we'll move up slowly from there. We're gonna pull off and wait a little bit till after the shower, get all the equipment out of the rain and everything, and we'll be back with you soon. Check this first round that we shot. There's no sign of any kind of pressure damage or anything like that. So we're gonna move forward with the next gradual step up in the powder load. (2,599 feet a second. For 1 grain increment, that's a pretty good, significant speed. It's changing the speed. We're going to keep going. (2,644 feet a second. The muzzle blast moved one of the covers, so we're going to put that back on. Right now I'm at about 84 grains of powder, and hopefully this should get me around 28, well, close to 2,800 feet a second. If I can get around there, that's where I would like to be. (2666). We'll check the empty shell for any kind of pressure problems. No pressure problems. The primer's not bulging back out, so we're pretty safe. This is my last one that I loaded with me. This is 85 grains of powder. We'll see what it's gonna do. 2,720 feet a second. That's pretty good. No pressure problems with the casings. Not where I wanted to be, but the next time I come out, I'll step it up just a little bit more. But for right now, this is good.
How was the recoil?
Recoil on it was not much worse than my original bullet at 300 grains. And all of that plays a factor in the accurate shooting.
Well, you just saw Tony chronograph his rifle and trying to get the speed up. And the reason we do that is you got to factor in at long distance shooting the BC of the bullet, the speed of the bullet, and most long distance shooters like to shoot your regular rifle somewhere around 2950, 2900, 2950. If you got a good BC, that's what'll carry you through. If you go much over that, you start getting a lot of bang for your buck, and you're just not going to be as accurate have the gun kicking the sand out of you every time. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try chronographing this. I worked this load up with these with the bullets I have here. I'm just gonna try to fire one through because I want to see what the speed of these are. Y'all hold on a sec and we'll try to get one through here and check the speed out. $3,011. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty good. We can roll with that. That's not much difference at all. You know, like I say, the chronograph, it's not the most expensive chronograph in the world, but it's a great one. I use it to chronograph the crossbow. I use it to chronograph all the shooting equipment. You know, most of your people who chronograph their bows and chronograph this stuff speed use a much more expensive chronograph than what we have here. We don't have that. We have this, so we're going to use this. Well, like I said before, we showed you a little bit about the long range sighting in for those things and checking out the ballistics and this stuff on the bullets we shot. We told you we was going to do a little groundhog hunting afterwards. Unfortunately, my camera don't have enough zoom lens to film a groundhog, you know, shot at 600 yards. How far was the one you shot, Tony?
What I shot was right around 350. And then the other one was right at a little over 620.
Yeah. Tony, we got two here. Tony killed one, I got one. So we got a couple of groundhogs. We're gonna take these things, we're gonna skin them out. They make great eating. So if you folks get a chance to get out there and take you some groundhogs, the frog's starting to kick up. I guess you hear that too. But if you get a chance to get out and get you some groundhogs, get you some. They make great eating. Get you a long range rifle. You know, Tony switched up shooting his other custom gun he got. And we had some great fun out here today. You got anything you want to add, Tony?
Good hunting, be safe, stay on target.
All right, we'll see y'all next time.